So before I really got into competing, um, I was always in the gym, but my lifestyle has changed completely. I would say like my habits have changed very much, um, and I'll start on why my habits have changed or what they were before. So, um, I would say I was like a partier, I guess. Being on ships, there's really not much to do when you're at sea or um, when you've come on the port and you don't have a show, or the one thing that we always would go to is the bar, or let's go out to eat and have a drink, then head to the bar, or when you're off, when you're off in port, um, I would have something to eat and have a drink, and then let's go to the bar on the ship. What else is there to do? It's crazy the amount of alcohol you consume when you're on cruise ships. Some people don't know that, but it's a real thing. Um, and you just fall into a habit of, even if it's just like a glass of wine a night, it's still alcohol every day. And when I finished ships and I got onto land, which is a weird thing to say, I came back to normal life. I thought that habit would I thought I would be done with that. Then I came to Vegas. And Vegas really never stops. There's always something to do. And I came here last March, and I wanted to experience like the Vegas life. So I was like, okay, I'm not going to put any restrictions on myself. I'm still gonna try to reach my fitness goals, but I'm still gonna have a good damn time, right? So last summer was my first summer in Vegas, and I wanted to enjoy like the Vegas summers that you do. You go to pool parties, you have you daydream, you go out every night. I don't know how I did that and worked. Gotta be honest. Thank my body for getting me through that. But it definitely was preventing me from reaching my goals. And that is something I had to change. I had to change for myself. My lifestyle is not aligning with my long-term goals. And that's what some people have to take into account when they have goals they want to set, is what do I need to change now to help me reach what I want to do in a month or two or three or even a year. And I got the partying out of the way, and I knew that I couldn't continue that if I wanted to step on stage. And I had to make a switch real quick. Real fucking quick. It was kind of like a shock, because that's what everybody does. It's such a social thing, right? You go out and you have drinks, just to like socialize. Like I don't I don't need alcohol to be comfortable around people. I enjoy drinking, and there's no way you can do that and reach your fitness goals. There's no health benefits to alcohol. You just feel like crap. The next day you feel unmotivated and you don't feel like going to the gym, and I couldn't have that. So I stopped drinking, and I stopped drinking for 3 months before 3 months? It was like 4 months before my last competition. And you honestly feel so much better. Well, okay, let me speak for myself. I felt so much better taking a break from drinking and partying and staying out late and living that lifestyle, that when I finished my first competition, I didn't want to go right back to it. So I set limits on myself. I was like, so I'm just not going to go out every night. I'm not going to have my glass of wine before going to bed to relax every night. I had to put like limits on myself, because when you don't, you can really go off the deep end and not even realize it. Like a week goes by, 2 weeks go by, and you're like, damn, I like went out a lot this week. Like, why? I'm not feeling that great right now. Why? What did I do this last week? Oh, I stayed up late most nights. I drank most nights. I didn't really make it to the gym because I was hungover. Like, it's just creates a domino effect. So, I'm not a believer in like fully restricting yourself from the things you want to do, but you do have to align your current habits with your future goals. Does that make sense? So like, even if I'm not prepping for like a competition, I know I want to be healthy. I want to stay healthy. I want to keep myself motivated as much as possible. And what doesn't help with that? Drinking every night. So I'll like limit myself to one night a week, or even I get to like one night every 2 weeks if you want that social outlet. But I also like learn that you don't need to drink to have fun. And I learned that during prep, because I still wanted to like have fun with my friends and still socialize. But you know what? I'm just gonna socialize with a Diet Coke. I'll be the sober guy. I'll be the designated driver for the night. Like, why not? Because nobody really cares. Like, you don't have to have that drink. Yeah, when people get drunk and they like peer pressure you, that's just because they're drunk. Like, when I'm drunk and I see someone not drinking, take a shot with me. Like, it's fun. But you can always say no. You don't have to say yes. You don't have to give in to the peer pressure. Like, just tell your friends that I'm here to spend time with you. I don't need that to have a good time, but you do whatever you want. People feel like it makes them feel comfortable to see that you're doing what they're doing, and when you're not doing what they're doing, it makes them feel very uncomfortable. Like, oh, they must think I'm doing something bad. I don't give two craps what anybody else is doing. I have control over me and only me, and I still can have a good time without drinking. You know, when I get really like closer to my competition, deeper in prep, that's a completely different story. I will choose to not go out anyways, because it's just, you're drained and it takes you out of a routine that you need to stay in, and you're just more irritable. So when you're around drunk people, it does just kind of get annoying when you don't have much food in you, and all you really want to do is sleep. But when I'm not doing prep, I have accepted for myself that it is okay to go out and not have a drink, or it's okay to go out and not get blacked out drunk. Like, I've been there, I've done that. It's like little kid shit. I don't need to do that anymore. I don't want to feel like absolute shit. So yeah, I'm sorry I like really went on a rant there, but I can only control what I do, and I've really enjoyed not drinking as much. Now, will I say that I'm completely cutting alcohol out of my life? Most likely not. I love a nice, fancy gourmet cocktail. I do enjoy alcohol. I don't hate it. Some people hate the actual taste of it. I wish that was me. That's not me. But I'm enjoying not being hungover. I'm enjoying staying motivated and keeping myself in some kind of routine, and keeping my long-term goals in mind. And what I was doing before did not align with that. So, yeah. I'm a firm believer in moderation, and moderation was not an important thing in my life. That wasn't a word that meant very much to me until I started changing my mindset. And moderation in all aspects, with food, with partying, with alcohol, with electronics. That is such a vital mindset change that I had to go through. Because going out every night, that's not moderation. Getting blacked out drunk every night, that's not moderation. And that's not the way I want to live my life.